Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, where we have arrived in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate, and there seems to be a lot of stuff going on here, so we will probably spend some time here. For example, we should investigate this house over here after we bullied away the rich man who owns it, because he was being a little bit suspicious. There might be something shady going on inside here. So, let's take a look inside. Arthur's mansion. Yeah, this is a huge place and somewhat empty. I mean, there's some furniture, but since the rooms are so big, there's lots of empty space between them. But yeah, let's talk to these guys first, maybe.
There's an army marching towards the city.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
It is a very big house, I agree.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
Who is Torm? You are quite welcome, and you'd better be grateful for it. How did you end up here? Well, I guess they were fleeing from the Absolute's army, right?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute.
Right.
If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
I guess I would. No one's telling you to leave, have all the roof you want. I'm not interested in sob stories. I guess for the time being you can stay here. Of course, I wouldn't be so sure that the owner does not show up again at some point. He will probably want to take back the house sooner or later. So you should maybe use the time you have while you can.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round.
Yeah, he might.
Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
Well, I guess you're quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Also, I'm doing this for other reasons as well, specifically, like, you know, finding out what's going on in this place. Why was that guy so suspicious? So, let's look around a little bit. I'm not sure if I have to look inside the furniture here. Oh, and we got a piano. Beautiful. But apparently I'm not going to play anything coherent, just a few notes. I mean, I'm not a bard and neither is any of my companions, so I guess they won't be able to do anything either.
She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Ooh, failed perception. Oh, but Karlek found it. A hedge, a hidden hedge. Well. That might be something we want to investigate. But first, let's see what else we got here.
What peace?
Fire amber.
There's an army marching.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. Okay, I can pick it up. Got another music box here. Okay, it's playing the title melody again. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 9, Inns and Guest Houses. Have we seen this before? This actually does seem familiar, specifically the part about the Elf Song Tavern. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. I mean, it might be useful to check it again now that we actually arrived here in Baldur's Gate, just like as a refresher.
Cinta was trembling.
The Annals of Baldur's Gate, you've got friends in the guild. I think I don't have friends in the guild anymore because I kind of pissed them off last episode, right? Again, I'm not sure if I've seen this. I guess I'm just going to read it again. If I've seen it, it must have been a long time ago because I don't remember. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldur made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. Alright, so that's where the name comes from. Introduction to this blood-splattered piece of propaganda. Unkind people say to me, but how come the guild carved up the lower city like so much pumpkin? Slicing it into segments for kingpins to rule from the shadows. To which I can only shrug and reply, delegation, mate. How else are they supposed to get anything done? To carry the analogy a bit, the pumpkin was ripe, and if it weren't cut by the guild, somebody else would have. Me, I'm grateful it was Nine Fingers, I think we've heard that name before, and her organization what got the carving knife out. Unlike a lot of vested interest in the city, the guild actually wants what's best for the city. Their view is this: if you got to have crime, better it be organized crime. Fair enough. But yeah, I think I kinda pissed off the guild because I punched the lady last episode. And we got a diamond here. What's up with that dog poster over here? Huh, that's interesting.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Yeah, we never really see anything noteworthy with these telescopes. I don't think I need any of that, but I will take this. There's nothing inside, but I guess I can take this. Disguise kit. I mean, there's some pretty interesting stuff lying around here. And we got an hourglass. I guess I'll take both of it. Although I'm guessing this is just random crap that doesn't actually do anything. But I mean, the disguise kit apparently can be used. It's a spell, so that one actually has a proper use. A is for Azus and other gods 1. I don't think I've seen this volume yet. A Maunator, sun's bright light, shines the truth into man's laws. Speak his name to stop a fight, then invoke illegal clause. Beware dread Asmodeus, both his word and promise sweet, more able to betray us than the devils at his feet. Oral is merciless and cold, the winter's icy breath. Spare her a little food and gold, so you won't freeze to death. It's that easy?
Anything of use?
Okay, we may have more books over here. The Illustrated Adventures of Baldur. The drawings in this book are crude but enthusiastic. While the ink is faded and the pages wrecked, the author's gusto remains. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every other page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldur was intrigued. Anything, he asked. Anything, she said. Just name it and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldur laughed. Nothing about him was small. Okay. Is this like Balduran fanfiction, or did this actually happen? This reads like fanfiction. I want your soul, Balduran, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Balduran considered this for a moment. Very well, I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip? A nice turnip, nodded Balduran. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman whose skin was turning red. Then you shall. The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story returns, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Balduran's feet. Curse you, Balduran, I am bound to you, yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Nice of her to give us some exposition about, what happened during the missing pages. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Balduran. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. Of course, that part, we will never know why the turnip helped him in this story. But very fascinating. And there's also like a cat poster. What is going on in this place? This is fascinating. But yeah, it looks like I have found everything. So let's go and check out the hedge.
Someone there?
And since I have my lockpicking specialist with me, I suppose you can take a look at this.
Hardly a challenge.
We'll see. This actually is slightly more challenging than normal. But I mean, with a bonus like that, as long as you roll at least like a 2, it should be fine. So, anything but a critical failure should do the trick. Yeah, I mean, this is a crappy roll, but it's going to be enough. There we go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And now we will go down.
Traps.
Oh dear.
How considerate.
Oh dear. That's a lot of failed perception skill checks. Okay, I can see a tripwire and stuff behind us. Rigged fireworks. Now the question is, what would trigger them? I mean, we have a tripwire over here, so maybe we will disarm this first.
What a day.
And again, I suppose Astarion should do this.
A trap.
And
Someone doesn't like visitors.
there's even more. Okay. These are just a normal difficulty. So again, as long as he doesn't roll a 1, this is going to be fine. Let's shorten this a little bit. Also, I think Astarion should just go ahead and do this on his own. I guess I'm going to disarm the fireworks too, just in case. Since I can't be certain that there isn't like another trigger somewhere or something else to set them off. Item received Woglims. What is that? Send a small rocket at a foe, blasting the target and inflicting color spray. I mean, this is actually useful. It's like a small weapon. So I guess I'm going to...
Be careful.
Ooh.
There are traps about.
Disarm all of them too. I don't even need the guidance because with plus 15 bonus, the guidance isn't going to make any difference. So Never mind.
Tread
And
carefully.
yeah, I guess I will disarm these two. And this one. And apparently we already have more traps over here.
Oh dear.
Okay, there's
Someone's
another
left a trap out
tripwire
for us.
and fireworks. But I mean, he also had a few failed perception checks, so there might be more. Sure, let's get rid of this. Of course, there's so many of them here that, you know, just by the laws of probability, at some point he probably will roll that
Be careful.
critical
There are traps about.
that critical failure. Alright, let's disarm the tripwire. Yeah, apparently there's still some that I'm currently missing. So I should bring my companions over here as well. And maybe they can find whatever he hasn't found. Alright,
I've got a
Artemis.
long road ahead.
she has
Be
also some
cautious.
failed checks. Okay, there's one over here.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
I think everything up until here should be safe.
Easy. This
Okay,
place
yeah,
is hungry for blood.
there's a lot more, but
A hero at heart, keeping pace.
it looks like the stuff that isn't directly next to a tripwire. Of course, there could be one here. Or can we actually see the tripwire before we perceive it?
Keep your distance, darling.
Anyway, I kind of want to collect all the fireworks though, because, you know, I can use them in battle. And this one.
A trap. Someone doesn't like
There's
visitors.
more on that side. Oh no, and there it is. I hope that it's not going to cause a lot of damage, so I'm not going to use an inspiration here. Ooh. Okay, so it's apparently setting off a bunch of other explosives as well, but it didn't do a lot of damage. So I just hope it hasn't destroyed anything important. But it looks like
Best get going. Should mind my
we're
step.
fine.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
And yeah, apparently there's still more. I don't know, Asterion.
Don't linger.
There's something over here, but that's just fire. It's not actually anything I can... A stuffed bear. Okay, let's...
It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
I guess maybe Artemis should investigate the stuffed bear over here. Oh, hang on a second.
Be careful. There
I
are
think
traps
actually,
about.
yep, there's a tripwire.
What to
So
do?
we can see tripwires even
Another step forward.
Trap.
after
Be
failed
cautious.
perception. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's let's at least try to disarm the tripwires, I guess. All right. And this one too, I suppose. And I can see
Quick
another
step.
tripwire over here.
Traps. How considerate.
Box of odd fire fireworks. Okay. But first, let's get rid of all of this. Again, we're living kind of risky here. No! Okay. Let's just continue. And apparently that destroyed the box of fireworks here. Okay, I hope it wasn't anything of value. Oh, there's a trap disarm toolkit. And another
Still
failed
breathing,
perception.
despite everything.
Let's bring in Artemis. Maybe she can. Nope.
Well, well, well. If you insist.
Sharp as ever.
Well,
Checking
whatever
things
whatever trap is here, we might not be able to find it ever. It's probably just another piece of firework, right?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay, so are we done? And clearly the guy who owns this place didn't want us or anyone to go down here.
What's hiding here?
That's a lot of dangerous traps in this place. And I mean, this whole place is a danger to everyone living in the city. If all of this stuff goes up at once, you know, that wouldn't be
I have
good.
a lot on my mind.
So I
And, well,
removed
in it.
a hazard for
Very well.
this town, I would say. Oh no, there's another trap somewhere.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Yeah, I think we've seen this before. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay,
Don't touch me.
potentially
Watch
more
your
traps.
A trap.
Okay, there we go.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Heavy chest. Let's see if we can find any other traps around. Well, there might be. But if there are, we won't be able to find them. Okay, so one last trap for you to disarm, Asterion. Okay, again, this one is a little bit more difficult. And yeah, he has like his lucky points now, so that's kind of neat. I can use them for stuff like this as well, but I guess I don't really need to. That's more than enough. And you also will have to unlock
Oh,
it.
for a skeleton key.
So what could be inside here that needs to be protected by so many traps and
Let's move.
explosives? Let's take a look. Well, some gold and a blackmail letter. Huh. Arthur, package still waiting for you at Fellow Gears. You'd better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As well as you well know, we've plenty to spare. Okay, so someone is blackmailing him.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Interesting. Let's take a look at that. Investigate the suspicious toys. Find the dangerous toy donations. We found a blackmail letter in a toy maker's cellar. Something dangerous has been placed inside toys donated to the refugees. We should find them in quickly. Well, that's nefarious. But apparently he's not doing it on his own. Someone is blackmailing him to do this. So that's interesting. And there's something we can maybe read over here. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrook's Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. I think I've seen this before. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. I'm not sure if I've seen this particular version of it. It's volume 1. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap from a ship crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Nord was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, alas in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed at Nord's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Nord's entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not and has never been Captain Tenebrook's morrow. Unlike poor Knowles, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tunarath. This actually may have been new. I don't remember seeing this before. Got an oil lamp. Is it magical?
An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Nope. No genie inside, apparently. And yeah, I guess that's probably all there is to this place.
Good here, I hope.
But I mean, we have something to investigate now. Follow-up investigation. There's a bunch of toys here. So I wonder if any of them is like rigged. I mean, they look like normal toys. It's not like I can investigate them or anything. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 8, The Outer City.
See.
Have we seen this before? Overlanded travelers nearing Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of what Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive, but at the same time rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, stockyards, slaughterhouses, salt works, and less than regulated markets abound here, as well shanties and camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is the author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dawdle in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make way promptly, while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person or in their baggage, and see about presenting themselves to one of the main entrances to the lower city, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. Alright. I don't remember seeing this before, so this may have been new. I guess I'll take the ball. Ooh, look at that. Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. Plumpfizz. I guess there's at least some useful stuff in here. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
I don't think I need any of these musical instruments. And I'm not seeing anything else too interesting here. So, after we looted and partially blew up this place.
A young cave bear, Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
I guess I will leave again. There's like another teddy bear over here.
Finish soon if they bear with it.
There was a terrible pun. When did you suddenly start making terrible puns, Artemis? Again, I wonder if any of these toys is already like compromised. And there's another fire amber. I guess I will pick that up if I can. Okay. Let's get out of this dangerous place and let's see if we can find out where these donations went. And then we may have to stop them. I guess I will first look around this house a bit more. Maybe we can find a few more clues.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
We got doors on this side, doors on that side. Oh, there's a kid.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
I wouldn't do that. Rats are the rats of this world. As a wise man once said. Yeah, all of this stuff is just random stuff. I mean, I could probably look inside some of the shelves and so on, but nothing looks too suspicious here. I'm guessing all the shady stuff was like in the basement.
Cinta was trembling.
But let's see what's going on upstairs as well. Oh, guess I'll take the alcohol. Count as supplies, right? And more books. Lessons for Sensible Living 12. Zariel's Fall. This might be useful. The foreword to this brief account of Zariel's fall captures the tone of the entire text. Greetings, sensible folk. Already I can detect grumbling and the agitated rattle of pipe stem against teeth. A lesson dedicated to an Archduke of Avernus. Has Harrington taken leave of his senses? Quiet your complaints, I assure you I have not. It is true that cosmic occurrences are often insensible by their very nature, but the tale of Zariel strikes close to home. In her downfall, you will be reminded of those haughty, do-gooding neighbors and acquaintances who rightfully arouse your suspicions. One moment they are suggesting you grow turnips rather than potatoes. What's up with the turnips again? On that fallow patch, and the next they have their kitchen knife strapped to their belt and are suggesting you explore the abandoned crypt behind the guide's fob. This is not something that happens a lot, I think. In short, Zariel was a celestial being tasked with monitoring the ebb and flow of the blood war, of which born volume 21, matters of little importance to sensible folk. Observing was not righteous enough for Zariel, though she took it upon herself to become directly involved. Like the oaf who sees two fellows fighting over a spilled tankard of ale and, rather than applauding their efforts, crack their skulls together and causes a tavern-wide brawl. She invaded Avernus, was defeated, and now rules there corrupt and wicked. What can sensible folk learn from this foolish tale? It is obvious. Do not strive to correct what cannot be corrected. Look not to distant lands and conflicts, but to your fields, your family, and your friends. There is nothing but misery to be gained from interfering in the hardships of others. Harrington, Netherlands. Okay, this was not a very adventurous person, clearly. He was very much opposed to adventure and just going to other places, apparently. Ooh, look at that.
Well, hello.
Another locked door.
Easy.
No time to rest.
And another giant room that is rather empty. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Probably more books. And another letter and more gold. Letter to Mamselle Amira, draft. Madame Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Sheriff's Caress, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you'll understand. Arthur. What is that place? Sounds interesting. And what do we got here? The realm according to Bumpo. I think I've seen this before. Yes, I remember this. We have read this already.
We're lucky there's still decent folk
A key, toy maker's basement key. Well, I don't need that anymore. I've already been to the basement. And that's probably all there is to this place. Ooh, well, look at that. Some fancy outfits. I'll take that.
Here we go.
Maybe I can put my
Bad. I've had better days.
companions
And worse
in nicer clothes. Okay, looks like we're done here, and we have another book. An Archduke's Leadership Decorum. I think this might be new. An Archduke's Leadership Decorum. A pamphlet by the Gortish for Archduke voluntary campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortish's top priority will be decorum, to ensure that administration and law enforcement are at all times treated with respect for their positions and duties. No policy can be more important. So I thought this was about decorum being displayed by the Duke, but apparently this is the Duke making sure that everyone else displays proper decorum. Okay. Of course, that's what it is. Okay, there's more books over here. Ooh, no.
was that?
Felt like a bloody earthquake.
What is going on? Oral histories of Pharaoh and Paladin Oathbreakers. I'm pretty sure I have seen that before. I'll take the book, but I don't think I need to read it. But yeah, that was unsettling, quite literally so. Now, what are we going to do about this? Do we have like a specific place where we can go to investigate this? Probably not. We just have to look around. Okay, this is where Sheriff's Caress is, and basically everything I need to do is over there. But there's a lot of map that I want to explore first.
Peace. What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching toward?
Well, this is just a porch apparently, so I guess I don't have to go through here. Okay. Let's just leave this place. So, maybe we should be looking for some kids, because if the donations are toys, then they might be given to kids, right?
What do you get out of this?
But the kid over here, we already talked to them, but let's try it again.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
Will there be feather beds?
They don't know anything about
Welcome to Rivington. South,
donations or
Coastway.
toys.
North, Worms Crossing.
These are not kids, they're just halflings, I suppose.
That's why we need
Small people.
just a little more.
Okay, let's just go to some unexplored areas and look around, and hopefully we can find something useful. I mean, this is where the refugees are, I'm guessing. You know, all these unnamed refugees. So maybe that's where I should go for the donations, because the donations are for the
What's that?
refugees, right? Oh. Dirt mound. Do we have another treasure here? Yes. Scroll of Disintegrate. That's a pretty valuable scroll, I think. Oh no! Oh no! It's the strange ox again.
I know this Bobby boy.
Yeah, we've seen the ox before. Look at the health bar of that ox. It's actually bigger than the last time, I'm pretty sure. And last time we saw the ox, the health bar was also like half depleted, so he became very strong on the way here. Okay, we will talk to the ox in a second. Let me dig up this treasure first. Scroll of Darkness, Scroll of Sunbeam. Again, that's a valuable scroll. I already got one. I bought one for like a lot of money, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, someone will have to carry something. At least for the time being, and I will try to find like a merchant as soon as I can. But first, let's talk to the strange ox.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Why would you think that? It takes worse than a bit of gore to turn my gullet. Glad the road to the city treated you kindly. Oh goody, the ox with murder on its mind. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly was on his mind when we got glimpses of it. But yeah, I'm glad you are okay, I suppose.
Did it? I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like to get inside. But it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
I guess a kind soul might do that, but why do you want to go into the city? Not until you tell me exactly what you are. I suppose so. What form will you take? Maybe some kind soul might, but not me. Yeah, I don't know. Will you ever tell me what exactly you are?
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
Well, that just makes me more curious. I assure you I do. Tell me what you really are, or I'll strike you down myself. I mean, I guess I would say, you know, if you don't tell me what you are, I'm not going to help you. I don't think I would like to kill the ox just because it's not forthcoming. Fine, I'll help you. Let us leave it at that. Then you go your way and I'll go mine. I probably should pick that option, but I have to admit I'm just too curious. So, I guess I will help you.
Ooh, this day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
Cyric? Who is... Help the devilish ox! I mean... The name of the quest is not exactly reassuring. Smuggle the creature into the city. We ran into the strange creature again, the one who was pretending to be an ox. We agreed to help it reach the city. It transformed into an apple, so we could carry it. Well, I'm having some second thoughts about this, to be honest. Strange apple. Is there anything I can do with that apple? A delight from the orchards of Cormier. Crisp, juicy, and ever so slightly tart. I guess I could just throw away the apple if I decide not to go through with it. But I would have to do it before I go into the city. I mean, I'm very torn here. On the one hand, you know, I kind of would like to know where this is going to. What happens if I do this and who that creature is. On the other hand, it does seem like a very bad idea. So I will have to ponder about that. And I guess, you know, I can just try to get rid of the apple if I don't want to go through with it. But either way, I guess I'm going to make a cut here. And yeah, I will just continue to look around this place, see what we can find. Clearly, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I hope I can find out more about these donations, but that will have to wait until next time. So as always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.